All right, man, it's now been 5 weeks into the NFL season, and people have said over and over again that Jayden Daniels is going to slow down and he's going to stop playing good, but it just hasn't happened yet, and he just went out against a really good Cleveland Browns defense and once again shredded them, so I wanted to go into this game and break it down. He used his legs multiple times to make some crazy things happen, not only on the ground, but also just extending plays to make things happen downfield with his arm, and him being able to do this along with playing really good in structure has made him a great quarterback really early on, and I only think he's going to continue to improve as the season goes on. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and jump into it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this film. So on the first play right here, we're going to get an absolute bomb from Jayden Daniels, and this is all him right here. Nothing else, just him. All the Commanders are running as a little return route from Zach Ertz, so he's going to run out, then come back in. You have Terry McLaurin just clearing out for a deep dig route, and all Jayden Daniels is really looking at here is 1 to 2, and the Browns are doing a good job of sending pressure here, overloading one side to try to get guys free, and that's kind of what ends up happening. So watch this right here. You're going to see Jayden Daniels look at his reads, but when he sees that the dig is covered, he tries to come back to the return, but by the time he looks over there, he already has pressure all over him, but because he's Jayden Daniels, he's able to break this tackle and keep the play alive and keep his eyes downfield. And when you do that, good things can happen, and when you see your guy Terry McLaurin running away from someone else, and when he puts his hand up, you know you got to let that ball go. He's throwing up the mailbox, throw me the football. And on the run, Jayden Daniels is going to let this ball rip. And instead of leading him towards the sideline, he's going to lead him upfield. And he puts an absolutely perfect ball on Terry McLaurin for an almost touchdown. Absolutely outstanding job. I mean, this is extremely high-level stuff here, not only as a runner, but this is an outstanding throw. You get pressure, find a way to get out of it, keep your eyes downfield, don't just be looking to rush. And that's what Jayden Daniels does, and he rips that football, and you cannot put a better ball than that. In the bucket for a massive, massive chunk. Let's go. Next play here, absolutely love this play call from Kliff Kingsbury. All we're going to get is we're going to get a shift here, and then after we get this guy shifted over, we're going to motion this receiver across and act like we're running the ball this way to get these guys flowing. But all it's going to be is a play fake with Jayden Daniels rolling out here to a simple 3 levels concept like this right here. So you're going to have Brian Robinson come out underneath in the flat. You have Terry McLaurin on top of it on a crosser. And then you have this tight end right here on a deep pylon route. And you literally just read this 1 to 2 to 3 as you roll out, and Jayden Daniels does a great job of doing that, and he ends up getting a big chunk because of it. So watch it. You get the motion. You get the fake, trying to get these guys to come down and over a little bit if you can. And what I love about this play right here is that this defensive end actually does a pretty good job of taking a good angle to try to set the edge and not let Jayden Daniels get out of it. But because Jayden Daniels is so fast, he's able to outrun him with ease, keep his eyes downfield, shrug off an arm tackle, and he's looking at his number 1. It's not there, so then he comes to his number 2. You see all the grass right here. Let's rip that, throw it in there. That's exactly what he does. On Terry McLaurin's chest. Terry McLaurin does a good job of holding on to that football. Obviously, you'd like to see this get out maybe a little bit earlier so Terry McLaurin doesn't have to take that hit, but he has to hold on to it a little bit longer because he has to outrun that guy. Once he finally gets off that guy, then he's able to throw it. If that guy wasn't holding on to his jersey, he probably does get it out earlier. But either way, great job of not letting that guy make the sack in the backfield, keeping your eyes downfield, reading it out, and finding Terry McLaurin. Next play here, the Browns are in man coverage. It's easy to see. Jayden Daniels knows it. He knows he has a lot of man beaters on the field. But what ends up happening here is this linebacker, JOK, is able to come free, so Jayden Daniels isn't able to throw this football. It's currently 4th down, and this is why you like to have an athlete like this at the quarterback position. It's 4th and 4. You get somebody free off the edge. Jayden Daniels should be dead in the water every single time right here. But because he is Jayden Daniels, he's able to do stuff like this right here. Nope, make him miss. And if there's green grass like this in front of him, might as well go ahead and mark it down as a big gain. And that's exactly what happens. The dude is just electric when he runs the football. Similar to how Lamar Jackson is. And, I mean, there's not going to be many defenses that are able to stop stuff like this. This should be a sack every single time, but Jayden Daniels easily makes a miss and then goes and gets an easy 50 yards like it's nothing. Absolutely outstanding job. Next play here, you're an empty. I love this from Jayden Daniels. All the Commanders are running is a go on the bottom of the screen with a little option route underneath it with a dig here, deeper dig behind it, with a little chip and flat here. It's really, really simple. And I think all Jayden Daniels is really looking at here is 1 to 2 to his check down 3. That's what it looks like to me. And his 1 is there, and he rips it, and it's on the money. He sees the dig coming open right here. He just has to wait on Zach Ertz to get in the second window here instead of the first window because this linebacker has dropped under the first window. So he has to wait, and when he passes into that second window, he rips it right on Zach Ertz's chest. He just isn't able to hold on to the football. Great accuracy. Great job seeing it and delivering it. You can see how good of a throw it is right here. Ball right on his chest. Got to find a way to catch that football. Great job by Jayden Daniels again. Next play here, it's 3rd down. You got to find a way to get this right here. And this is just a great, great play call by Kliff Kingsbury. It's easy to see the Browns are in straight man coverage right here. They're saying, beat us. We're going to play you man-to-man. You beat us. They have one high safety. And all the Commanders are going to run right here is a super simple concept where this guy runs an extended fade and makes sure to get in front of this guy who's manned up on Terry. And then Terry is just going to cut underneath it on a little slant, and he's going to be wide open, and he's easily going to be able to get the first down. Watch it play out right here. Super simple. Make it easy on Jayden Daniels. You can see Zach Ertz is literally running to get in this guy's way, and that forces him to go over the top, which obviously isn't going to allow him to make a play on this ball, and that's all the Commander's goal is. He's wide open. All you got to do is run for a couple yards, and he gets even more for a first down. So simple. Love that Kliff Kingsbury is helping his quarterback out. Makes it easy for Jayden Daniels. First down. And then, not too long after, we noticed that the Browns wanted to run man coverage. They were testing us. They were like, beat us deep, beat us deep, beat us deep. We want you to. We dare you to try. And the Commanders right here are going to try. Dyami Brown must have came to the sideline and said, Jayden Daniels, he can't guard me. Trust it. Throw it to me. And that's exactly what Jayden Daniels does. You get a go route on this outside, and Jayden Daniels is going to deliver a perfect football right in stride to Dyami Brown's hands. Rip. He saw. Let's go back really quick. Watch when Jayden Daniels releases this football. He's holding the safety in the middle. Love to see that. He's looking straight at him, so he's not able to come over here and make a play on the ball. And right when he flips over, when he sees that they're even, he knows if they're even, the receiver is probably leaving. And that's exactly what happens. Rip that football right in stride on the money towards the sideline for another huge big-time touchdown to really start putting this game away. The first thing I wanted you to watch from this back angle is his helmet stripe. Look where he's looking at first. Straight in the middle of the field. Straight in the middle of the field. Then he comes over and rips it. Got to hold that safety first and then deliver a perfect football for a touchdown. Great freaking job.